Councilperson Barb Warwick tells me the city's $30 million budget deficit means more revenue is needed. And after 11 years without an increase to property tax millage, she says it's unfortunately time.
This is urgent, right? We have to get this done by the end of the year.
And that deadline is approaching fast to come up with the revenue needed to fix what Councilperson Barb Warwick says is a $31 million budget shortfall.
This is not something that anyone wants to do, but I believe firmly that this is the responsible thing to do as the fiscal stewards of the city.
Warwick is proposing a 30% increase in the real estate tax millage rate from 8.08 mils to 10.48. That's around $20 more a month per $100,000 of property value.
I don't know what younger people that are just buying homes are going to feel.
It's going to hurt more people, and in the end, it just makes the city never grow. So, and that's me, but I'm sure they have a million reasons why they're going to do it. So it's just my opinion. I would rather they wouldn't.
Warwick says this would generate $41 million, covering a budget deficit and leaving roughly $10 million left over to allocate to other areas of the budget. One example would be improving the city's fleet of emergency vehicles.
If this does not pass, I do not know how we're going to fix our aging fleet. I don't know how we're going to pay our utility bills, and I don't know how we're going to pay our overtime.
City Controller Rachel Heisler saying her office warned City Council and the Mayor's office of these budgetary concerns more than 2 years ago. She said in a statement, quote, "In April 2024, we said that without significant budgetary changes, the city will likely be operating at a net deficit by 2025. And that the reserve fund could be depleted by 2028, if not sooner. There were no significant changes, and that's exactly the position we find ourselves in today." And Warwick plans to present this legislation at tomorrow morning's City Council meeting. Covering Allegheny County and Pittsburgh's Greenfield neighborhood, Kaylee Gunderson, Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
Okay, and Mayor Ed Gainey also weighed in on this, saying his administration, quote, proposed a balanced budget that avoids a tax increase, even though it includes some difficult choices, end quote. He went on to say his office is committed to working collaboratively with council to ensure a final budget. Mayor-elect Corey O'Connor also responded, saying, quote, "I am committed to leading a city that invests in our core functions, maintains fiscal responsibility, and supports growth, and I will work with council to assess all options that allow us to maintain essential services on which residents rely and eliminate spending in areas the city simply cannot afford."